Yo, what's going on guys? It's me, Scooby, and today I'm going to show you the top 5 Halloween maps for MCPE 1.17. So if you're interested, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with all your friends, and of course if you want to download the maps, all the links are in the description below. Before we get into the video, I must clarify, not all these maps are Halloween maps, meaning that they were made for Halloween purposes only. These are more maps that are spooky and give you vibes that you can play during Halloween. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. At number 5, for the maps that'll make you spooky for Halloween, we have Dungeon Drifter. And this map is about you trying to defeat the dungeon by making it through multiple puzzles and battles to work your way all the way to the end and win. Further you go, more challenging and dangerous obstacles will stand in your way, and you have to try to make it out alive. Now I'm going to be honest, this map is more of a puzzle than actually a spooky, scary skeletons map, but it gives us this vibe of scary. So that's why it's at number 5 on this list. By the way, if you do enjoy this, maybe closer to the time of Halloween actually, we can make one of true Halloween scary maps. But other than that, let's get to number 4. At number 4, we have a map called Deathrun Redux. And now this is basically like every other death run, but a bit more spooky in my opinion. But so basically you have a death and you have a runner. The runner's goal is to make it to the end of the map without dying, and the death's goal is to kill all the runners. Now what makes this map nice and special and spooky too is you get power-ups. So you have different objects that give you different abilities, and of course you get the generic feather that you drop. Yes, you drop it to give you a special levitation for a few seconds to make you like jump further and all that jazz. And meanwhile you can also get effects to make you invisible or run faster and all other jazz like that. And the reason why this is on the list at number 4 spot is because it's just spooky enough to be played around Halloween, as in you can literally chased down by a death trying to kill you. So I think that's pretty spooky and it deserves a spot on this list. So that was Deathrun Redux at the number 4 spot. So let's move on to number 3. And at number 3 we have a zombies map. And what's more spooky than zombies at Halloween? Nothing. So of course it's like generic Call of Duty zombies where you have to try to survive rounds as much as you can while killing zombies. And of course you can buy different weapons and power-ups to help aid you at surviving longer. Now after you defeat each wave of zombies, stronger zombies will appear, just like how it is in normal Call of Duty. So the longer you survive, the harder it will be. And in this map, rotten flesh is actually the currency for all the different weapons and unlocking barricades and traps, weapons. And if you win or if you lose, you'll have to reinstall the map, which is kind of sad, but it's just how you're gonna have to do it. Now there's actually a lot of secret Easter eggs and all that jazz in this map, but that's up to you to find. So this was a zombies map at number 3, so let's go to number 2. And at number 2 we've got one of the most spooky maps out there at the moment, and it's the Squid Game. Now of course this map is based on a recreation of one of the mini games from the popular Squid Game series, and they say thank you for downloading the map and hope you enjoy. So this is basically the red light green light thing, so try to get the other side without being seen. Now the reason why this is at number 2 is because it is very well made. Not only it has custom sounds, music, creepy looking thing in the distance, but it's actually very enjoyable to play it. It puts you in the same jumper suit thing as if you were in the show, which is pretty scary, but the atmosphere of this is just like if you were in the Squid Game. It's very, very creepy. Now of course since it's red light and green light, you have to get from one side to the other without being seen. So as soon as they look back, you need to stop. Now just like in the show, if you get seen, don't get seen. It's very well done and has many customizable things that you can do. So in general, very good map, very spooky for the season, and it just generally creeps me out. So that's number 2, the Squid Game map with red light and green light. So let's get to number 1. And finally, at number 1 is the best map of them all, the most spooky, the most scary, the most greatest map of all time, in my opinion at least, is SCP Operation. Now this map is by far one of the best made maps out there at the moment, and it also just happens to be one of the most spookiest. Now many of people already know what SCP is and the SCPE Foundation is. So it's basically about scary creatures that so happen to live in our world, and of course all this is fake, but like it just has some great stories and all that. And of course this map brings some of those creatures into a Minecraft map. And now by far it's one of the best maps made by sheer amount of effort can be seen put into it. Like look at all the weapons and all that, and all the add-ons that are needed to make this map, and it just made spectacularly. Now in this map you are a foundation guard or whatever they're called, but anyway you have to protect the world basically. Your job is to protect the world, and you are tasked to stop the SCPs from escaping basically. So you are sent down to hunt them and like basically capture them and keep them under control. Now you can do this with a range of weapons. If you just look at all these different weapons and they're modeled spectacularly, and you have to just try to survive and do your job. Now not only does this map have like story based stuff, but it also has a free-for-all where you can just fight your friends just if you want to have fun, meanwhile being trying not to get eaten by SCPs. So this map by far is the best, and you can just see from the gameplay. The gameplay talks for itself. So I'll leave some extra gameplay at the end if you want to validate it more. It's just me and Rex getting eaten alive by many monsters. So if you do really want to play something spooky, I do highly recommend this map. By far, great. And probably from all my babbling, you can tell how good it is because, yeah, I don't talk much. But anyway, that is my top 5 spooky Halloween maps. Now of course not all of them were Halloween maps to say, but they by far were all spooky. So if you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe. Share this video with all your friends. And if you want, leave in the comment down in the comment section down below if you want me to do another top 5 Halloween spooky maps, so like specifically made for Halloween in mind. But it's me, Scooby. And just remember, all the links are in the description below. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Further you go, more challenging and dangerous obstacles will stand in your chance. What am I saying? Will stand in your way. Rex, don't look behind us.